Your Excellency, Bahrain was among the first signatories of the Abraham Accords, though. So I'd like your take on this. Do you see this as a significant step back in regional efforts to build bridges across economies?
It's extremely important in the region that we continue to build bridges. And the future of this region is a region, the future of this region and its stability and its security is built on providing opportunity for all. And that is what will underpin a secure, safe region in which we are delivering prosperity for all and delivering hope and opportunity. And that is what we need to continue to focus on. And the traditional lines that have existed, that have been lines of previous generations, I like to call them, those could be ethnic lines, those could be religious lines, are all now lines that we have to not look at, but we have to look at a line between those who are looking forward to building and ensure that those are the people that we are empowering and that they determine the future. And on the other side of the line, where there are people who are looking to destroy, that they are not part of writing that future. The people who should write the future are the builders in the region. And that's what we need to ensure we are empowering.
Your Excellency, can you speak to that as well? And how do we address the issue of economic fragmentation?
Thank you. And I think I'll point to an op-ed written by His Excellency, Minister Al-Jad'an, in which he said we have to tend the garden of multilateralism, and that stuck in my mind. And when we look at the multilateral institutions framework that we have today, it is really a construct of coming out of World War II. That is by and large the backbone of the global multilateral institutional framework. It's always important to ensure that we are updating that framework to ensure that it is relevant not only to the challenges, but also to the opportunities of each decade. And that is a constant process. I mentioned to Kristalina and to Ajay, I think we are in the sphere of finance, so I think it is a much more straightforward job we have in terms of the multilateral financial institutions and updating them. It's much more difficult when we look at other multilateral institutions globally. They have a much larger challenge in terms of ensuring that they get that done. But ensuring that we have that relevance is important, and different challenges emerge. And as policymakers at the international level, at the country level, you know, we have to focus everything on delivery. You have the best laid plans sitting on the shelves of government entities all over the world. You have the best ideas sitting in the brains of entrepreneurs all over the world. Actually getting those plans, those studies off the shelf of Ministry X or Ministry Y, wherever it is in the world, and turning it into a project that sees the light of day is the policy challenge. And with the private sector, getting it from the heads of executives, entrepreneurs, idea makers, the ideas are there. Getting them and translating them to reality is the challenge and we need the multilateral institutions to play a positive role in that daily process that we have to do around the world.
Can I add to His Excellency? I think you need also two things. You need stable governments
yes,
that takes long-term view, and bold leaders who are able to take difficult decisions.
Absolutely.
And with this, I think, too, you will actually see success. And we are seeing it clearly, not because it was easy, because we had to take bold decisions and you had to take long-term view on things. And I think the same applies across